My father owed money to loan sharks. Now he was in the hospital, dying from illness. So the debt collectors came to me. They gave me 2 days to pay. Looking at the customers walking in and out of the bank, an idea popped into my head. I worked at the bank. If I took 1 cent from every account and kept it for myself, I would be rich in no time. But my position was too low. I had no access to accounts. So I came up with a plan. I wrote a virus file. Then I sent it to the bank director. He opened it without a second thought. I hacked into his computer. I even found evidence of his affair. Then I spread the virus to every computer in the bank. Now all I needed was the admin password. Soon the admin noticed the system was infected. She typed her password to restart the system. But that was my trap. With that password, I got into the bank servers. I took 1 cent from every account. In less than a minute, I had nearly $95,000. But I didn't move the money to my account. That was too risky. Instead, I transferred it to an old account. A company account that had been silent for 10 years. Positive Services Company. After all the steps, I finally moved the money successfully. Just then, I heard a knock at the door. 2 loan sharks broke in. I panicked and ran to the balcony. I jumped down. A taxi was right there. I threw cash at the driver, begging him to drive. The loan sharks chased, but the driver sped off. I had to get the money out fast and pay off the loan sharks, so I called a nearby bank. I pretended to be an employee of Positive Services Company. I said I needed urgent cash withdrawal. The bank agreed, but the loan sharks found me again. The driver hit the gas. We barely shook them off. I got to the bank. The clerk asked for ID. I handed over a fake badge. He looked serious. My heart froze. But then he smiled and gave me the money. I ran out fast. The loan sharks were waiting. I gave the driver more cash. Then I handed the loan sharks their money. They left on their bikes. For the first time in days, I felt free. I used the rest of the money to pay for my father's surgery. Thanks to that, he survived. But the next day, the news shocked me. The bank director was found dead, right near the bank. The whole building was locked down. Security said no one could leave. If the police found the virus, they would trace it back to me. I would become the main suspect. The pressure made me sick. I ran to the bathroom and vomited. That's when an admin rushed in. He left his briefcase on the sink. Inside, I spotted his phone. I peeled off the screen protector. The fingerprints would be useful. I disguised myself as a cleaner. I sneaked upstairs, but I didn't go straight to the server room. First, I used the fingerprint to get into an office. I shut off the cameras. But I didn't know the guard room still had access. They quickly noticed something was wrong. I searched the files. I found a list of employees with server access. I copied one of their access cards. With it, I rushed to the server room. But when I got inside, a new problem appeared. Rows of servers were in front of me. But which one was the one I needed?